Spinning. All right, we got the live notification is on. Misty, let me tag you
Okay.
real quick. Let's see.
I got it.
All right, see?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just tagged you. Good to go there. Let's see if we're on YouTube. Yep, we're good to go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, it seems like it's been a long time since we've been live, Misty.
I know. I know. I've been in the lab.
Hey, look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to this live feed. Hey, if you're here, consider it a well-deserved treat, okay? What I need you to do is slow it down right now. If you're at home, this is a perfect time maybe to put the movie on pause, go put the baby up in the rocking chair, whatever. I need you to focus on this live feed, okay? What we're going to be bringing to you, this information is going to change your life. All right. My name is Ontario, and I'm known as a passive income guru. I have my partner, the Queen Sovereign Misty, on as well. My other business partner, John, is also here from Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear from them here in just a second. But let me just tell you this. Going into 2025, my challenge to you is this. Don't go in 2025 like you did 2024 if you're not satisfied with your situation. I'm talking about financial. All right. If the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. If you're doing the same thing in 2024, guess what? You're going to get the same results. All right. What we're bringing you tonight is opportunity. Okay. An opportunity that can change your life financially. And we've made it easy for you to tap into something that can change your life financially. Okay. I'm talking about we've made it simple to the point. Okay. And a little bit about me for those of you who are new. All right. I got started, believe it or not, 2 decades ago, guys, in this home-based business industry. Started with MLM, hovered over to affiliate marketing, hovered over to digital marketing, which I'm still a digital marketer, still an affiliate marketer. Okay. Um, I'm in the investing game, whatever you name, I've been there. Crypto, you name it, guys. Anything in the home-based business field, I've probably done it or I've seen it. Okay. And this is what I've done. I've extracted this, especially 2024. What I've done, just think of a funnel. You know, you post something in a funnel, it gets this big at the top, and at the bottom it shrinks, right? It extracts out the most important things in the funnel. So what I've done, I've extracted everything. I've squeezed the internet as tight as I can, and I've extracted the best opportunities that you can tap into. Okay. And one of those opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the Queen's Path. A lot of you probably wonder, okay, man, I ain't heard Ontarian talk about the Queen's Path. Is it still working? The answer is yes. Okay. And not only is it still working, we've made it better. Think of this. Think about the Queen's Path on, well, I can't say that word. I'm going to say, think about the Queen's Path like a Superman or a Superwoman, right? Think about it times 10, times 100. That's what we've done. We've made it a lot better. Okay. And think about this. All right. You got two components that's going to satisfy you in the world when it comes to economics. You got time, you got money. Okay. We know we can't get time back. Once today is gone, you can't get it back tomorrow. But you know what? You can always retract money. Money goes, money comes and goes. Okay. But here's the dynamic: time and money. You either got one or both. You either got one or both. How would you like to have your time back? Or at least we show you how to get some of it back, and money at the same time. What is that called? It's called time freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to show you tonight with the Queen's Path upgraded version, guys. All right. We've condensed it down to a level to where anybody can do this thing. If you got one of these right here, it's going to come in handy. I'm telling you right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman, business partner of mine out of Denver, Colorado. This gentleman has built I'm not exaggerated here, multi-million-dollar companies. Okay. We were talking before this, and we was like, man, we've been around the same block. Okay. But this gentleman, he joined us in the Queen's Path. He saw the value. Not only that, we're going to hear about his trading experience as well. Okay. So, John, are you there, my friend?
I'm here, man.
All right, John. Well, go ahead, take it away, my friend. Let people know a little bit about you, what you've done, and why you're here with us with the Queen's Path.
Well, I've been kind of like you, Ontarian. I've been around the block and been in this online world since the early 2000s, and kind of tried to figure out how to make some money. And when it was all said and done, tried a lot of different things, and got to the point where we became very successful and building automation to help our getting into MLMs, and kind of creating that tripwire prior to putting them into the MLM. So we were big on development and creating duplication, and that's kind of what we did for 10, 15 years. And then we kind of just let that die down, and said, hey, listen, I don't want to work so hard anymore. I kind of want to get into the investing world. And as you know, that's probably one of the hardest things to do, is because there's so many fake people or fake products, or it looks good here, but then something happens and it doesn't work. And that's kind of what happened to us when we got into the investing world with bots and in trading algorithms and all these different things, and just couldn't find anything that worked. And then I ran into Misty a few years ago, and I was like, listen, I want to do what you're doing, but I don't want to sit on the computer and listen to you tell me how to do it for hours on end, because I won't remember it. I won't retain it, because first of all, I got a lot of things going on, but second of all, investing's hard. We all know that, right? And so I was talking to her about it, and I said, hey, listen, could you create yourself a indicator that trades the way you trade? And she's like, yeah, sure. And she did it. And so I said, well, let me test it out. She created it. I said, man, this is pretty good. I don't have to sit in front of the computer 8 hours a day. I only have to sit in front of the computer 4 hours a day. So it kind of cut down the time. And I tested it. I was like, let me test it out and let me try and see if this is, for lack of a better word, no harm to when I say this, but is it dummy proof? And because I need dummy proof. When it comes to trading, I'm a dummy to any of the rules, the way you're supposed to look at things. And I didn't want to have to learn that. I didn't want to learn a new trade. I just wanted to be able to put money to work and do it with the least amount of resistance possible. And so I tested her thing out, and she's telling me how great it was. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And, long story short, I was like, wow, I put it on there and I made money the first day. I was like, yeah, that's a luck. Second day I made some more money. Third day I was like, wow, shoot. And at one time I hit like 42 trades in a row with no losses. And I was like, well, this is not a coincidence at this point. This is actually pretty good. So
yes, sir.
That was my experience with it, right? And so it's been nothing but a miracle for me, because I don't want to learn. I'm not somebody that wants to go out and learn how to trade. Like, I know some people do, but I just don't have the time to do it. I need to be able to push buttons and say, hey, this is when you push the button, and I don't care why I need to push it, but when do I push it, right? And that's kind of what her system has allowed me to do, is just kind of say, okay, push that button because it did this, and I've been very successful with it because of her automation and the way she's kind of programmed it.
Wait a minute, John. Back that up. We got to rewind that part right there, brother.
Yeah.
We got people who they want to get into this Forex field, right?
Yep.
But they think they got to learn about Fibonacci. They got to learn about support and resistance, which those are great. I've used all of those things, right? They got to learn about the iCloud and the trend line, and when this breaks, get in, retest. You just said something that many new people and even advanced people like myself, I was like, what did you say? You said, I just want to push buttons, and this has allowed you to just push buttons.
Just push buttons, man. I'll be honest with everybody. I don't know what the trend line is. I don't know what a Fibonacci is. I barely know what a candle is, and the only reason I know that is because, she told me. But other than that, I don't know anything else about it. I don't know the difference between a future and the Forex. I just know they pay different, and I'm not trying to learn it. That's the beautiful thing, is I'm not trying to learn it. I don't want to learn it. I just want to be able to put a little bit of money to work and not have to. I'm an older gentleman. I'm not trying to learn a new trick. I don't want to learn a new trick. I just want to be able to push a button when I'm supposed to push the button.
Good Lord. You telling me all you doing is playing the game, John?
That's all I'm doing, man. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, and if somebody asked me, if they had a gun in my hand and say, tell me what a Fibonacci is, I'd be like, well, I guess I better go kiss my kids goodbye, because I don't know.
Good gracious, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it from John. You don't have to be an expert coming in this thing. Now what we're talking about is the traditional. We ain't got to the spicy stuff. Just keep listening, because what we're going to share with you guys, if it don't give you goosebumps to where you start to levitate out of your seat, you ain't got no heartbeat. That was some bars, ain't it?
Yeah.
You said, I don't even know what I just said. But you know what I just said. Okay.
You're gonna catch it on the replay.
If it don't give you goosebumps to where you levitating out of your seat, you don't have a heartbeat. Okay. So just continue to listen, because we made this thing elementary, preschool easy for you to just push a couple of buttons and make money. Okay. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you come home late at night from work, you're like, man, something gotta change. This is it. Okay. John, what's been your best trading day, John, in one day?
Best trading day in one day is like $20,000.
$20,000.
Yeah, 20,000. You know what's funny is when I first started, I wanted to make $20.
Right.
Wow.
Right. I was like, if I can make $20 on a trade, then I think this is a winner. And then as I started getting more and more confident, I started doing more and more contracts. And truthfully, I don't even know what contracts are other than you make more money or you lose more money. That's it, right? So I don't even know what's the whole concept behind them other than, this is how you make more money. And so I started playing with the contracts, and then that's when I started making more money. But my original goal was to make like $20 on a trade and make 5 trades a day to make $100. That was kind of the goal that I had for myself.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing, man. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, somebody said, look what somebody said. I want to only push buttons too. Hey, Miss Cooper, we got you, sis. Just keep watching. Everybody, just keep watching. And here's what we want you to do too. Share this video. Don't be stingy. Don't be selfish. What we're sharing here is real. What John just told you about making 20K in one trade is real. Okay, guys, look. all of us have a smartphone. Okay. If you know how, if you're on your smartphone, I guarantee you, many of you on your smartphone upon hours a day, wasting time. Remember, I told you there's two constituents, time and money. You on this thing, say you're just scrolling, right? You're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, doing this right here, right? What if we can channel that energy into an app that alerts you to open up another app to place a trade, and you make money like this? That's going to get you more excited than anything else. Okay, instead of scrolling, that's what it's all about. Okay, now, along with it, ladies and gentlemen, we know the traditional way with the queen is great. The traditional way, and I'm going to introduce my other partner here, Misty, in just a second. The traditional way is what? We're sitting at a computer or a phone, you're waiting on a setup, you're waiting on the queen to give you a specific setup. Okay. Along with these upgrades, ladies and gentlemen, we know that it's going to come with a cost, but it's going to be worth your while. So with that said, I'm just going to leave it right there. Misty, this woman here has created a monster. I don't know what in the world you did over the holidays, but you didn't put together some type of coding ingredients and made something magical. Tell the people about it, Misty. Hey, I'll give you the flow. I didn't talk enough.
Hello, everyone. Man, I'm so excited to be here. If y'all are tuning in or y'all are on the replay, I want everybody right now to put in the chat 2025 is a wrap before it began. Okay. My goosebumps have goosebumps, and I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. Because this is why Ontarian, Jonathan, and I, we do what we do. And I really, really feel as if though this is that without a doubt, my life's work. If y'all have ever worked with me before, y'all know that I probably care more about your success than I do my own, because I learned a long time ago that if I worried about you guys and that you made it and that you got your hopes and dreams fulfilled, that means that automatically law of attraction, universal law, mine will just come as it is. So, been in the trading world for about 7 years now, self-taught, and it was about dang near impossible, but I knew with everything in me that trading was going to be my ultimate exit. And so, no matter how many times I quit, I kept coming back. And those nights, beating my head against the wall, throwing my keyboard across the room, praying to God please just let me get this. Please let me I promise, if you let me get this, I'm not going to be stingy. I'll teach anybody that wants to know. Just let me get this. And then, I never will forget that day. You're going to hear me tell this all the time because it's my story. And then, it was like I was in a trade and I was in profit, and something finally clicked and I understood what I was seeing. And it was called market structure. And I was like, did that just break? And about the time I secured my bag, it went the other way, and I was a consistently profitable trader from then on out. And I didn't forget my promises to God. And so, we were in these MLM companies, and everybody was joining because you want to learn to trade, right? And so we would get in these companies, and it wasn't a dang thing about trading. It was build, build. And so here I am, building. And what I was finding was that even though we were in these companies, that the platform was to educate and teach y'all how to trade, I was still having to have classes, and I was still having to teach my downline and your downline and your just come on, for y'all to get it. And, it's, I don't want to say it's hard, but, we're our own worst enemies before we even get started. Okay. The psychological, the 6 inches in between your ears, from what I've seen from coaching and mentoring thousands of people over the years, is those that get it have conquered their mind. Okay. And those that don't, you just mind screw yourself before you start. The psychological barrier is just something that it's almost impossible to break. And you're talking from a woman that pours hours into it. So, you know, it was about this time last year, wasn't it, Jonathan? When he came, it was when he came to me, and he was like, you know, because we kept just getting in these companies and the rug pulled out from under us, and, you know, and he was like, Misty, why don't you build your own system? And I was like, wait, I thought of that, you know, and I was like, I guess I could do that, you know. And then he told me if I could build a system with a storyline, that would get some eyes on it, you know. And I was like, okay, I can get creative. So yeah, I built this system, and it had this really cute story about the queen and all this stuff behind it. And I was building the education, and I was just looking at the chart, and I swear God gave this to me, because I'm looking at the chart and I'm like, they don't have to know anything about trading. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I got to teach them. And I'm like, well, hell, I got to teach them nothing. And then I was like, I could set this up like a video game. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to know nothing about trading. So the Queen's Path, the 1.0 was born, and we started our beta in January. This has been the most phenomenal year of my life, watching you guys succeed, because the things that I have seen since January, and we have hundreds of people in there. For those people in there, if I had $1 every time, they're like game changer, I would already be retired 3 lines down in my children. But from what I'm seeing, and what I'm all the time telling Ontario, and all the time telling, it's unheard of. Like, it's unheard of. Yeah, this is just unheard of. Like, we've got almost 200 people in a Telegram, and nobody's complaining. That's unheard of. We've got 200 people in a Telegram, and we didn't have to hold their hand. They're not making all this money without us. We just gave them the system and gave them the gameplay instructions, and we don't see them again. They take off till I open my social media, and it's everywhere, and they're unheard of. So, I see some of my institute members with futures, and I was like, who works for futures? They're like, oh yeah, it's crushing it. So I was like, man, I see what I do with that, you know. So I had shied away from it because I'm PTSD from teaching myself Forex. I did not want to learn anything else, anything new. But y'all were making too much money. And I was like, hey, I got to try. And then what I seen was, I was like, it's that easy? What the heck? I don't think I'm ever going to trade Forex again. And Ontario was like, what? And I was like, Ontario? No. I was like, this is where it's at. So the Queen's Path also... the Queen's Path always works on it. It works on futures. So we did the Queen of Futures contract trading mastery. Our Trading View version is fire for it. So Jonathan's talking to some people, working with some people, and he was like, Misty, they want alerts. And I was like, they want alerts. He's like, they want alerts when the Queen gives a signal. Can you do that? Y'all know I'm not a coder, but I had to learn how to code to get y'all this product out. Okay, that's why I got 3 hairs on the top of my head. And I was like, yeah, sure, I could do that. And I'd like get off the phone, and I'm like, oh God, here we go again. So that's why y'all don't see me, because I get stuck at my computer for weeks, because this is not what I do, but somehow it happens. And so we did it the 2.0. The 2.0, when the Queen gives you signal, you get alerts to your phone, your email, wherever you want it. And so I'm sitting there, and after I've done it, I'm like, daggum, that means that we ain't got to sit at the computer anymore and wait for those moves. That means when the moves come, they just get sent to our phone. And I was like, dang, we can be out with our kids. We can be living our life. We can be doing what we want to do. And we don't have to worry about missing a move, you know? And then and then me and Jonathan was talking, and he was like, well, Misty, since you've done that, because with the 2.0, and I'll show you in just a second. I'm so excited. I get long-winded, but with the 2.0, the Queen gives you a signal. We have 4 confirmations. You pull it up on your phone. 1, yes. 2, yes. 3, yes. 4, yes. Go. If any of those 4 are a no, it's invalid. Put your phone down. Wait for the next one. So then Jonathan's like, well, you see, you did that. He's like, why can't you just code all 4 confirmations into an indicator? And I'm like, Jonathan, not a coder, right? But he challenges me, and so I will get it done. So that's like over the Christmas holidays, like nobody's seen me, barely even my kids, because I was on a mission. And so over the Christmas holidays, we've got Queen's Path 2.0. which you don't have to stare at the charts anymore, which is enough. But now we have the 3.0, where you don't even have to analyze it when the queen gives you a signal. You pretty much just go. So Jonathan and I were, when I finished the 3.0, me and him got on a Zoom and we were back testing it, and the numbers were unheard of. So let me just share with you guys the numbers.
Share the numbers, because
and then I will let me just show you the numbers, and then I'll show you the question. Okay. Unheard of. There it is. Okay. I have got technique and everything else from sitting staring at the computer, but it's all good because these numbers right here, it's just crazy unheard of. Okay.
Yeah, those numbers.
Okay.
When I seen them, I was like, man, I almost fell out of my chair, man. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Okay, on the NASDAQ, and we just got tired of counting wins, so eventually we just stopped, okay? Because, I mean, it goes on and on. But on the NASDAQ, we had 26 wins and 4 losses. And actually, some of those losses wouldn't have even been losses because it's still, but we figured that most of y'all probably would have freaked out and closed it. So we're going to say 26 and 4. On the US 30, 16 wins and 2 losses. What? Y'all listen to this. Gold.
Oh, I love gold.
18 and 0.
18 and 0.
18 and 0. Natural gas. 24 to 1. 2025 is a wrap before the year even begins. So, like I said, those numbers are unheard of and they're consistent. And so, the people that's already in the institute, of course, they've already, got access to it. We released it to them yesterday, and they're just like everything else. They're already winning. Got a couple testimonies and already for you. And
we got a testimony that came in today, right?
Yes. Let me find that.
Yeah, it was very good testimony that came in today. Wow.
Let's see.
We're already getting testimonials from this thing. This is crazy.
He got it probably about lunchtime yesterday.
That's actually unheard of, Ontario. If someone buys it the same day and the next day you get a testimonial, that
unheard of.
Unheard of.
For real.
Most people don't even get set up in a day because these people are eager, and not only are they eager, they're actually doing something with it.
Right. Absolutely amazing. I got you. The screen is on, Misty.
Okay, you got my screen. Okay, so can you see my Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Developer Coder here. Y'all, I'm so technically challenged. That's how I know this comes from God. Okay.
Hey everyone.
Can y'all hear?
I just
there we go. Yep.
Here and give a quick testimony about 2.0 Queen's Path and 3.0. I mean, it's amazing. You ain't gotta know how to trade. I even have some of my kids playing around with it, making money. It's very amazing. All you gotta do is just when it gives you a signal, make sure it's going in that direction. Hit that button, buy or sell. You're gonna win. So Miss Misty has done it this time. Awesome. Everybody that comes in, just trust the process with trusted signals, and get those alerts set up. You'll be fine. Have a good day.
Yeah, buddy.
Got his kids making money, which we already had kids making money with the 1.0, but now I know we're going to have even more kids because
oh man, you talking about the amount of teenagers is about to jump on this thing with the 2, the 2 to 3. But now,
you know what he said? He said something that caught me that really hit me. He's pushing buttons, man.
yeah, that's what we do too, bro. That's what we do.
That's it.
You push your buttons.
Pushing buttons.
Buttons.
That's it.
Man.
Just push buttons.
Unbelievable. Misty, So all the people got to do on 3.0 is take out their phone, look at the alert. They like what they see.
I'll show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, all right. You're gonna show us a little.
Yeah. I believe I have the. I've stared at the stinking computer so long, I can't even see.
While you're doing that, let me get rid of this lurker here on my comments here. Boy, they is real quick. I'm gonna go ahead. I just added you to the stage.
Okay. Can you see my chart?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is natural gas. Okay, this is the 3.0. Okay, so we have this coded now. You see these Queen's Perfect Sale and right here, and we've got the Queen's Perfect Buy. We have this coded now so that whenever the Queen gives this alert with the perfect sale or the perfect buy, it's going to come straight to your cell phone, your email. If you want to sit at your computer, it comes to your computer. Okay, and you pull it up and look. Okay. So with the Queen's Path, like just say with this perfect sale right here, all you got to do is pull up your chart, look at the signal, and if the let me take this off for a minute, and make sure that the path, which is these two pink lines, and the red line is going in the direction that they say. Okay. So of course, right here, you see it says sell, but it's going sideways. So you know what? It's invalid. We're going to put our phone down and we're going to go on and play with our kids. Even though it does go down eventually, guess what? There's going to be more signals. Okay. If it says sell and these two pink lines and this red line ain't pointing down, put your phone down. Don't worry about it. Okay. And that would have been the same here and the same here. Okay. And here it come up by your path. Your path is not technically going up here and your red line is straight. We ain't worrying about all this right here. You know, we're not worried about invalid because guess what? They come. Okay. They're coming. So over here, like here, the Queen's Perfect Buy. Pull it up. Your path and your line is going up. You hit the buy button and you ride it all the way to the top and you can secure your bag and keep riding it till the wheels fall off. That's all you need is a move like this a day. But you're going to get many because this goes 24/7. Okay. It's that easy. You get an alert. You open your chart. Is the path going the direction it says? If so, go. If not, wait till the next one. The Queen's done all the work for you. All of the analyzing, all of the confirmations, it's all coded into one. All the guesswork.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I just don't think we could get any simpler.
I love it when it goes to the either side of the band. That's a great setup. Like that's like that Queen's Path sale right there that went to the top. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Super easy, and you don't have to know a thing about trading. And we have all the education set up to get you set up like you're playing a game. If you can play Pac-Man, you can trade like a grandmaster. Dominate. I told the boys earlier, I was like, we're going to break the markets. I was like, first we're going to move the markets, but then we're going to break them. Epic. And this is the 3.0. Now with the 2.0, it's just as fire. The signals come to your phone. You be out living your life, doing what you want to do, shopping, playing with the kids, not missing any more functions at school with the kids. You get an alert and it says, buy. Okay. So what we have is the Queen's cheat code. Let me pull that up. This is with the 2.0. Okay.
So the difference is that it's automated on the 3 against the 2, right? It's more automated.
Yeah, 3 is more automated. 3 is effortless. Okay.
Yeah.
2, I mean, it's not a lot of effort. So you got a signal for a buy. You're going to come pull up your Queen's Decree, my personal cheat code, and you're just going to ask yourself 4 simple questions for a buy. Is the Queen's Path and the Queen's Line of Protection, that red line traveling north? If it's yes, you go to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is the queen at the bottom of the path or traveling above that red line? If the answer is yes, then you go to question 3. Is the queen's protection strength meter, which is at the bottom of the chart, either light pink or dark green? If yes, you go to number 4. Has the queen given a signal she is traveling north? Yes. Yes, 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 bye. That's simple. If any of these are no, it's invalid. Don't worry about it. Put your phone away. Wait for the next one. But if you get yes, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. No, don't. It's that easy. You have to know nothing about trading.
Beautiful.
And of course, it's the same if it's sale, it would just be the opposite, but we give you the cheat code for that too. Can y'all see? Can y'all see I have it pulled up?
Yep.
Okay. And it's the same for a sale too. There's just 4. Just ask yourself 4 questions. Yes, 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 go. Yes, 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 no. Wait till the next one. That easy.
Man, can't get no easier than that.
Who's excited? If y'all are excited, drop it in the chats and let me know. I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, drop a I want y'all to do. Drop a number 7 if you're excited about what you've heard so far. Drop a number 7 in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. This is unreal. Okay. And like I say, guys, you've heard it tonight. You don't have to know anything about trading. Okay. Just hit that button. Follow the rules. Okay. Hit that button. Hit that button. All right. Missy, you want to go over the because, ladies and gentlemen, the upgrades, of course, comes with a cost. Okay. Mm-hmm. There was time, blood, sweat, and tears put in this thing. Okay. So, Missy, you want to go over the cost of the difference between the 2.0 and the 3.0 and let them know that there's a limited time to get the we have a special right now going on, but that's going to go up in price. So we'll let everybody let you take that away.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I should talk about first. Should I talk about the price increase or should I talk about the price? We have I've been very blessed, guys, and I've been picked up by somebody that's gonna sell it for me. They're like, Misty, you have devalued yourself, your teaching, and your products for far too long. It's really time that you charge more of your worth. So, with elevation comes a little bit of separation, unfortunately, but it is not like I haven't been here for a year on live almost every week with Ontarians saying, come on, guys, go with me. Come on, guys, go with me. Come on, guys, go with me. This is really like, John, is it like the last week before we go up?
Okay. I would say, give everybody a good shot to get in. All good things come to an end. We all know that.
And this is it. This is what we've been working. This is what we've been working for all these years, guys. All these years was for this, and I seriously don't want to leave any of you behind. But when the price goes up to 5,000, 10,000, and maybe 15,000, I just heard, we're not going to be able to offer at this price again. Okay. So this is really our last week. If you've been watching, if you've been sitting on the fence, if you're just like unheard of, unbelievable, it's happening, guys. So what we're going to do is, for the 2.0, and that's the one where the alerts come to your phone. You ask the 4 questions and you go. We're going to do that for $1,500 this week and low monthly payments. I think it's a little bit less than $97 a month for that. We want everybody to be able to get in. And then for the 3.0, which is effortless, easily and effortlessly. Isn't that what we always say? Easily and effortlessly. It's going to be $2,500. Okay. It's a one-time fee. You're also going to get lifetime membership access to the Queen of Indices Mastery Institute, which means y'all get first movers advantage for all our future products that we come out. You're going to get the Play the Game Live with the Royal Council, not because you need us, just because we have fun doing it together, because you're not going to need us. So we do that about 6 to 8 hours a week. you know, of course, there's extensive education if you want it. You don't need it. So we just really want to take everybody with us. So next week, the prices are going up. I think 5,000, 10,000, and somewhere up around 15,000. And the reason being is because the return on investment for these products is unheard of and
It's
astronomical.
Astronomical. Just like John, 20K in a trade. Come on, y'all. We're going to show you how to leverage we're going to show you how to leverage, ladies and gentlemen, six figures. We're going to show you how to leverage 6 figures, okay, at a very small cost. And just think, every time you make a trade, you're going to, I mean, in making 500 plus a trade.
Yeah. You're going to make it back in no time.
Okay.
And more.
And think about this. I always like to put this in there. A lot of you have college degrees. You're looking at this. How much do you pay for that degree? As opposed to how much you're making now at your job. Okay. Big difference. As opposed to getting the tools and education. This is my favorite quote. You know what it is, Misty. In education, a traditional education will make you a traditional living, but a skill set along with the right tools and mindset will make you a fortune. That's a whole different dichotomy, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you got to shift to. That's where you got to be ASAP. If you want that time and money to be working for you simultaneously, that's where you got to shift your mind to right there. Okay. So,
and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Because see, I know what it's like to know that there's better for you and you deserve better, but you don't know how to get there. You just know that there is. Okay. And so I know about freedom because I used to be a slave. I had 3 full-time jobs. I got 7 kids. I know what it's like to be a slave. And I also know what it's like to be free. And I know that freedom is not just making a bunch of money. You can make a bunch of money and still be miserable. So that's why we don't just teach you how to make money. I also do a lot of work with you guys extensively. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, you get that, all of that. That's where you're going to find the freedom that you're looking for. So we're also, I have put together my mindset shift course, the Queen's Mindset Shift. Okay. Where you're going to switch your mindset and your thought process from lack to abundance. Okay. Big game changer right there. Big game changer. And then also I have my 30-day law of attraction course. That really is what I used to change the direction of my life. I don't hold nothing back. So we're also giving the change your life in 30 days course. So we do a lot of work. We've got just a whole lot of classes coming. I've been excited. I've been in the lab with the Royal Council. We've got people doing the mindset shift. We've got people that's going to do the law of attraction with you. We're going to play the game live together. We're just going to have fun, make money, trade and travel.
Let me say this. That's all great and everything, but guess what? If you just want to push buttons, you can.
Exactly.
Or you could just push buttons.
Once you learn what button to push, you don't need all that other stuff. It's great.
You're right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know any of that other stuff. I just know that I have to verify this and then push a button. So I'm not trying to make it sound like that's not valuable, but I'm just saying.
It's a beautiful thing, John.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Do that while you're sipping lemonade on the beach.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you this. I was driving one day, and so I was at the stoplight, and my kids were like, "Dad, go." I'm like, "Hold on, I'm trying to get in this trade." So I was getting into this trade at a stoplight, and then we came into the next stoplight. I said, "Oh shoot, I gotta get out of this trade." And they're like, "Go." And I'm like, "I'm trying to get out of this trade." And so literally I was driving, 20, 30 minutes, and I took a trade, got in and out, and made some money. And I was, my kids have me being an Uber driver sometimes. So, we all are, right? And so just don't get paid for it. And so, but I was getting paid while I was Uber driving my kids around.
Man, got to.
Yeah.
Yep.
You put the kids on the game. That way they can pay you. They can tip you at
Yeah,
least.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. We can now with the three. It's a
Yeah,
lot easier. Yeah.
It's a wrap.
we
Yeah.
got a couple of questions here in the and let me just scroll up here. We got one right here for you, John.
Yeah.
Says, did John make 20K in one trade on a personal account?
Yes.
Yep. He said on a personal account. That was Karen. What's going on, sis? That's my good friend right there, Karen.
Yep.
Personal account. Kay Cooper says she want to push buttons on the beach too. Absolutely. Miss Cooper, it looks like you're ready to go. You're ready to get rolling.
While they bring us the fancy drinks with the little umbrellas and the little mint in it.
Karen said, just a suggestion, there's no stop loss or TP recommendation on the trades.
It is, and we show you that in the, like if you take a sale, you're free to go to the bottom of the path. The queen will go to the bottom of the path. Anything after that, you just secure. If it's a buy, the queen will go to the top of the path. And so she's free to go to the top of the path, and anything after that, just secure. Right to the wheels fall off.
Got you. Let's see here.
But also too, if you just want to take $20, make $20, get your money, get in, get out. So it's very personal too at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony, we do see your comments, sir. We see you. We see every comment coming in. Christine, once you hit the buy or sell button on the alert signal, will it stop automatically once it changes direction?
No. That's why the queen's path, you follow the queen, you protect her king, which is secure your bag, you win the game. Period.
All right. That's all I see for now. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any other questions? If you're ready to get started, go ahead and type ready in the chat. While they're typing, Misty, can you go over the prices again? What's because it's going this week. What's the special this week? And then it's going.
Okay, this week, for the 2.0, which is the alerts come to your phone, tablet, whatever, wherever you want it to, and then you ask yourself the 4 questions. Okay, that is, we're doing that for 1,500, and I believe that's the one that's going to 10,000, or we're working up to 10,000 with that one. And the 3.0, that's where it's just easily and effortlessly. That one is 2,500. It's a one-time fee. We have low monthly payments available. Okay, so we want to I really want to take every single, because I am that girl that's top of the mountain that's going to reach down and pull everybody up. So I don't want to leave you behind. So just make sure you get in my inbox and let's talk and get you going, because to the moon.
Let's go. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? This is a no-brainer. So Karen, she says she is a gold girl. She said, I'm a gold girl. Just wondering if anyone here trading gold on 3.0.
Yeah, that's what we I'm sure that they are, because many of our Master Institute members, they like gold, and gold is the one that we back tested, and it was 18-0. I was like, holy macaroni. Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, gold is doing good, sis. Gold is doing good.
Phenomenal.
Okay, Cooper, if I've had no trading experience, can I learn this?
We're not trading, we're just playing a game. Absolutely.
100%.
You don't have to
I don't know how
nothing.
to trade at all. Yeah, I don't know how to trade. I still
John
don't
doesn't know how to trade, Miss Cooper.
No.
He knows how to push a button, though.
Yeah.
Push them buttons, though.
And I don't want to learn how to trade. So that's the beautiful thing. I don't
yeah.
want to learn. I'm not trying to learn a new trick. So,
yeah. Absolutely no knowledge needed. I did it, guys.
Hey, German. Hey,
I really did it. Well, but God, I didn't do all this by myself, because Yeah.
I never told you this story, Misty, but I'm gonna tell you right now on this one. So there's this lady that, we were selling bots back, 4 years ago, and she bought a bot from me about 4 years ago. Paid about $20,000 for the bot, and it's doing great. She made a ton of money, made about $200,000 with it, and then the market kind of changed because of the war. When Russia went to war with Ukraine and all that stuff, so it didn't work as good as it once did, and that's what happens with bots, right? And so she went out and said, I'm going to go learn how to trade. And I'm like, cool, go out and learn how to trade. And we always kept in contact and stuff like that. And she got and so I was like, yeah, go ahead. So we would always keep in contact. And she was like, yeah, I'm making, $1,000 here, $1,000 a day, kind of learning how to trade. And she spent all this time and probably, hundreds and hundreds of hours just trying to learn how to trade. And she would call me and say, look, I made $1,000 a day. I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then I said, I got this. And then I told her my story. I was like, I don't want to learn how to trade. I just want to, find something that I can just push buttons with. And so I said, hey, look, I got this path that I'm using. And she was like, is it good? I was like, well, you made $1,000 and you were happy. I said, well, I made a couple $1,000 and I don't know how to trade. And she was like, you know what, John, I'm kind of mad at you because I spent hundreds of hours learning how to trade.
Man.
You make more money than me pushing buttons and you don't know the first thing about trading. And she's like, I got to get one of those paths. And so now she has one of those paths and she's trading and is no longer trading the way she was taught to trade, trading with the path now.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unheard of.
Jeez. Karen said, I have one last question. Does this work on futures? Yes, absolutely. For futures, Forex,
commodities,
cryptos.
Mm-hmm. Every session, every time frame. It's the truth.
It guys, you can trade anything on this thing, okay?
And Terry, the beautiful thing about this thing is if when you get addicted to it, you'll be able to trade crypto on the weekends, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's like John's on crypto on the weekends.
I'm on crypto on the weekends. And that lady that I was telling you about the story, she trades crypto on the weekends and makes crazy amounts of money, $2,000-$3,000 a day, just following this path. And she's like, I don't know if I want to go back to the regular stuff. She wants to trade the crypto because it's so good on crypto too.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's at, guys. As you can, we can go all night, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard what you gotta do. This is it. I'm telling you, this is the hub. You want to do Forex? You want to do it good, precise? This is the hub right here.
Grandmaster.
This is the hub. This is the you guys seen that movie Last Dragon? I actually looked at it the other day on Netflix. It's a classic, Last Dragon. This is the Last Dragon right here. We've been around the block. I've been in the MLM, Forex MLMs. I've been in, you name it. I've done it. I've been in several Forex deals. This is it.
That's it.
You're right now.
And it's a wrap.
Big Ben, you do not need a VPN, my friend. No, sir, because this is not a bot. You don't need a VPN. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kay Cooper, you're on my YouTube channel. What you can do is what I'm going to do on the YouTube channel. There's two ways you can get started with me. Okay, with us. I'm going to have a link below the video, or you can reach out to me on Facebook under Ontarian Hawkins. Okay. Under all my videos, I always leave a way for you to book a time to speak with me, my calendar. Okay, so I'm not hard to find, right? So just wait for the link to go underneath the video. We'll get you going, okay?
Can't wait to see you on the inside.
Yeah. Do you make more money with 2.0 or 3.0?
Okay, this is it. With 2.0 or 3.0, it's more about, to me, it's more about the amount of efforts you got to put in. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's about getting your time back, right?
Yeah, about
you get your time back.
Yeah, you get your time back.
So it's a time factor there, Ms. Cooper. 3.0, your time, you got less time, right? Or more time.
More time.
That you're going to be allotted after you get the signal. Take the trade. 2.0, you may have to look at the chart maybe a couple of minutes, if you know what you're looking for, right? Well, we're going to show you what to look for, and then take the trade, right?
And with the 2.0, it won't take you long to have memorized those four things. You know, it'll be long. You're going to be like, yes, 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 go. Yes, 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 no. You know, it won't take you long.
Absolutely. Good questions, guys. Any other questions before we end tonight? This has been dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get started tonight, I don't know what's wrong with you. We have pay options, pay plan options in place. So where we're leaving all the excuses behind us. All the excuses got to go. If you want to excel, you got to throw away those excuses ASAP.
Right.
Okay, those limiting beliefs. That's what you got to get rid of as soon as possible. Okay. Any other questions? All right, folks. Well, that's a wrap.
Before 2025 begins.
Hey, it's about to go down. Queen Path 2.0, 3.0 loaded. Okay. Enter the matrix with us. We in the matrix.
Ow.
In the matrix.
That's a spaceship cranked. I'm coming to get you. We go into the promised land.
and you lock arms with us. We gonna make magic happen. We're gonna make magic happen. And the great thing about it, you can pass this thing on, just like you heard from Mr. Anthony earlier. He had his kids doing this thing. You can pass this on, show your kids. Hey, kids love video games. They love pushing buttons. Okay, get them on this thing. Put your whole family on. Do that favor. Okay. And without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this thing. Misty, it's been great. John, hey, pleasure. We about to turn it up. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, guys.
See you guys on the inside.
Peace out.